Avbob Dream Team, it is a gift from God, guys. If you are in South Africa and you are not a member of Avbob Dream Team, guys, don't say we didn't tell you, because the launch that is coming on September the 9th, it is going to be big. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lindy Sherris. In today's video, I am going to play a Zoom presentation where the CEO was giving an update on the future plans, some of the challenges, and what are the things that they are doing to make sure that we get the most money. So guys, I am going to play this live recording so that you understand. I understand that some of you are at work, some of you didn't have electricity. So guys, this is a way for me to share Avbob Dream Team update to South Africa. And guys, if you're not a member, do get the link on this video description, or if you're watching this from TikTok, you can get the link on the bio. Join Avbob Dream Team, guys. It is big.
Mongezi, how are you?
I'm all good, thank you. And how are you doing today?
I'm very good, thank you, my friend. Very good.
Right, lovely.
It's been a wild ride, team. It's been a wild ride since we started this business, and it's a pleasure to be part of this journey with you. So thank you.
Great stuff. Okay, without further ado, we're about to start with the opportunity video. And from there, followed by the questions and answers, and then we'll hand over the floor to you. Then you can take us through whatever exciting stuff you have for us, maybe pertaining the launch and whatever else you have for us, right?
Thanks, okay. Mongezi. Team, just before we get started, I know that there's a number of leaders on this call here that started this business in the beginning of the journey with the Avbob Dream Team. There's also new members that have come in. Just as a quick introduction, I work for you as your CEO. But I'm accompanied by a man that introduced and hosted the session, Mongezi Tini. Mongezi is an unbelievable asset to our team. He connects like no other person I know can connect. He cares for the network. When we have discussions with the Avbob Exco team and we're trying to work through systems and processes, everything he keeps coming back to is, how do we benefit the network? How do we make it more efficient and more effective for the network to operate their businesses, so that we can have a good time running our business, but also generate income for our households. So Mongezi, I just want to take this opportunity before you get started with this presentation to really thank you for all your efforts that you've done over the past 4.5 months for this business. You are a complete asset to the team. You become a dear friend of mine, and leadership team. I think let's just pop into the chats there. Let's have a few reactions and celebration for our great leader, Mongezi. Mongezi, thank you so much for everything that you do.
Oh, very well. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Stu. Yeah, without further ado, let's now play the video. And
welcome to the Avbob Dream Team presentation. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to achieve financial freedom when you match your hard work with a century-old industry leader and a world-class system. As you know, before you join any new business venture, you'll want 3 important questions answered. 1. Do we have a product that people will desire to purchase? 2. Are there enough people in the market who will buy the product? And 3. Will you be able to make good money by linking the product to people? If we answer those 3 questions, I'm sure you won't hesitate to join the Avbob Dream Team, right? By joining Avbob Dream Team, you are given the opportunity to earn by referring Avbob's top-selling funeral policy, the Cashback Funeral Policy. The policy has been designed to meet your budget and offer huge benefits, protecting you and those you love. It includes free funeral benefits, including arranging and conducting the funeral, a specified coffin and hearse, 3,000 Rand immediate cash payment for initial expenses, 3,000 Rand discount on a tombstone or cremation, and transport of the deceased within South Africa. All this is over and above the value of the policy. The policy allows you to add your spouse, children, and extended family onto the funeral plan to cover all those you love. If the main member is in an accident, an additional amount equal to the insured amount is payable and limited to 20,000 Rand. There is no 6-month waiting period. The accident benefit is payable after your first premium. Through the survivor benefit, Avbob pays the surviving spouse in 6 equal installments from the date the claim is accepted. And finally, what makes the cashback funeral policy so compelling is that Avbob will give you an entire year's premiums back in cash if there are no claims on your policy for 5 consecutive years. I'm sure you can agree that this is an exceptional product, but even with the best product in the world, you will still need an available market if you want to succeed. I'm pleased to say that there are 32 million people in South Africa between the ages of 18 and 65. They are known as our economically active people. Out of those people, only 6 million currently have a funeral policy. The thing that is most exciting is that Avbob has already captured approximately 1/3 of this market, proving that Avbob is the industry leader by far. Next, you have a potential market of 9 million people who have jobs and an income, but who absolutely need a funeral policy. These are your potential customers. There are 17 million unemployed people who also don't have a policy. These people are in need of both a business opportunity to help put food on the table and a funeral policy to protect those they love. Every one of these 26 million people is going to be interested in a business opportunity, a funeral policy, or both. I'm sure you can agree that we have an exceptional product and a wide open market of potential networkers and customers. Now we'll take you through how it works. All you need is a cell phone and you can generate an income. To register, you simply click the link and fill in your details. Then use your cell phone to log into your online back office. Here you will find your personal link that you send directly from your phone to anyone who would be interested in the business opportunity or the funeral policy. When your connection becomes interested, help them fill out the connection form that requests a call from Avbob and they take over from you. A professional Avbob consultant makes contact with your connection and helps them become a happy Avbob client. When that happens, you get paid a big connection bonus. So you generate the connections and Avbob does the rest. This is a pretty simple operation, am I right? How do you earn with Avbob Dream Team? As a new connector, you probably want to know, what are my first steps and how do I become profitable? There are 5 ways of earning with Avbob Dream Team. In this opportunity presentation, we focus on the connection bonus and volume bonus, then briefly go through the matching bonus, binary bonus, and pool bonus. So how much money is Avbob paying to the network on successful referrals? Avbob believes that all new policyholders who sign up will remain happy Avbob clients. So the connection fee is calculated as a high percentage of the annual premium amount. This is the amount on which we calculate your total earnings. If your connection chooses a policy for 220 Rand per month, Avbob will allocate a 1,000 Rand connection fee to the network and pay this amount 1 month after the commencement date. It goes without saying that if the premium per month is more than 220 Rand, the connection fee allocated to the network will be more. Avbob Dream Team is motivated to put as much money as possible into your pocket because if you earn well within a sustainable structure, this will become a forever business that you leave to your children. Let's dive into the connection bonus. For each successful connection generated, you will earn a fixed connection bonus of 20%. In our example, the average policy generates 1,000 Rand in total network income. You will then receive 200 Rand from your successful connection. If you connect just 20 successful clients in a month, you'll receive a 4,000 Rand connection bonus. Remember, all you need to do is provide the Avbob call center with connections. They'll do the rest, and you get paid. As soon as you have more than 1 successful connection in a month, you start earning a volume bonus. The more successful referrals you have, the higher your volume bonus percentages. For 5 successful connections, you qualify for a 10% volume bonus. For 10 or more successful connections, you qualify for a 20% volume bonus. Using the simple example, when you create 20 successful connections, you qualify for an additional 20% volume bonus and would be paid 4,000 Rand. This is on top of your 4,000 Rand connection bonus, meaning you'll be paid a total amount of 8,000 Rand for the month. These 2 ways of earning are called your active income because they rely on your personal efforts. This is your first step to understanding how to become a successful connector in your Avbob Dream Team business. As you advance your business and network, you begin to earn what we call a matching bonus, also known as your indirect income. because you're not providing the connections directly. To qualify for a matching bonus, you'll need to recruit, train, and motivate others to duplicate your efforts. You will then be paid a bonus based on your direct recruit's volume bonus. If you've recruited just 4 people who duplicate your efforts by generating 20 successful connections, they will also each earn a 4,000 Rand volume bonus. Based on your rank, you qualify for a matching bonus on your recruit's combined volume. In this case, you would receive a high percentage of 16,000 Rand. If you've achieved the rank of Core 3, you receive 30%, which earns you a 4,800 Rand matching bonus. As a team leader, you receive 60%, which earns you 9,600 Rand. And as a Ruby team leader and above, you qualify for 100%, earning you a massive 16,000 Rand matching bonus. This is in addition to your connection and volume bonuses. By generating 20 successful connections yourself, then helping your 4 people to do the same, you have now earned 24,000 Rand. And remember, all anyone had to do was connect with people who are looking for a funeral policy or business opportunity. The binary bonus is also known as passive income, as you earn an income whether you get out of bed or not. Every person you recruit is placed alternately into your left and right leg. Every person they recruit will also form part of your left or right leg, and we track these recruits infinitely deep. Then we sum all the sales in your left leg infinitely deep and all the sales in your right leg infinitely deep. Depending on your rank, we'll pay you up to 16% on the lesser or weaker amount. In this example, you have 200,000 Rand in your left leg and 100,000 Rand in your right leg, and we pay you up to 16% on 100,000 Rand, which earns you another 16,000 Rand. This is in addition to your connection bonus, your volume bonus, and your matching bonus, earning you a grand total of 40,000 Rand for the month. The 5th way of earning is our pool bonus. Once you achieve the top rank of Crown Ambassador, you become a part of the inner circle and earn a share of 1% of Avbob Dream Team's annual turnover. We have no idea what that number will be, but I have a feeling it's going to be substantial. Finally, Avbob Dream Team is not only about making money. We are also about lifestyle, fun, and adventure. We'll be running 3 international incentive trips each year to some exotic destinations. It could be Mauritius, an ocean cruise, a tour of Europe, or even places such as Dubai, Bangkok, or Paris. The list of destinations is endless. If you work hard to build your business, I assure you, you'll be joining us on these adventures, which will truly change your life. So how do we get started? Well, there are 5 simple steps to registering your business. Step 1. Click on the link you receive from your sponsor and register by paying your once-off admin fee. Step 2. Avbob will contact you and help you purchase your funeral policy. We need you to believe in the product you sell, so choose a policy to understand and enjoy the great benefits. Step 3. Use your cell phone to log into your back office. Step 4. Send out your personal link to all of your contacts and help them get excited about the Avbob Dream Team opportunity. And Step 5. Watch as your bank balance grows. It really is that simple. Thank you for attending this presentation. All that's left to do now is thank the person who invited you, click the link they sent you, and get started.
Wow, that's awesome. That's fantastic. I'm sure that's a very great offering. We would all agree on that. Before we move on to the questions and answers session, maybe let's just head it over to Leader Stewart. Leader Stewart?
Yes, Mugezi, I'm here. How are you going?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Would you like to comment about this opportunity video?
Yeah, I actually, team, what I'd like to do is just pick on someone here. I'm just going to go through Lida Ndile. Lida Ndile, I've just asked for you to unmute your microphone there quickly for me. Okay, let's look for someone else.
Yeah, Martin.
There we go. Andile,
Yes, too. I'm here.
are you well?
Hey, I'm very well. How are you guys? Hey.
We are doing well. We're just trying to keep up with the growth of the network. You guys are unbelievable.
Yeah, you know the stories too. Hey, I'm so much excited about this opportunity. So each and every day, I cannot even sleep. Sometimes I wake up around about 4 o'clock just to build my business and also encourage my people to do the same. Sometimes I'm busy helping them, also trying to understand where are they running short so that I can provide assistance towards their growth in terms of building the business. So now I'm like, okay, guys, let's buy those tickets because I can't wait to celebrate my people on the spot. So yeah, thanks for the opportunities too.
Oh, friend, that's amazing to hear. Let me. So that's brilliant, and thank you for doing that because we're going to address the event and a whole bunch of other things and questions that everyone's got. But after watching that video, what did you like best about the explanation that was given about this business?
Thanks again, Stu. Thanks for the opportunity. Okay, what I love the most about the video, yeah, for me, it does explain some of the things that most of the time about the product and maybe if you were to introduce people in the business, what you're going to get and how to work. In fact, it simplifies the business. It's put into simplicity so that everyone can simply understand the business and the whole concept thereof. But as for me, I always try to go through the PDF side, so that I can begin to understand the business, so that I can break it into pieces to what is needed for me to actually put my own business. So how I wish that students we can also engage with the PDF side, because the PDF side is also going to help us a lot in terms of explaining the point system. So that's something that some other leaders are struggling to understand. How do we rank up to this product? But I'm sure a video it does explain better in there, but I wish we can go into detail, most especially about the PDF. Thank you so much, Stu.
Okay, thank you, my friend. I really appreciate that comment. So team, how these sessions work is that it's very simple, because whatever we're showing you how to do here is how we hope that this will be duplicated into the network. Okay, and what I mean by that is Leader Mongezi, he welcomed everyone, he said hello to everyone. He then mentioned me and he said, I'm going to play this video, and this video is going to be about how amazing the opportunity is. Okay, and once the video is done, the presenter, the person that's showing that video to everyone, they need to pick on someone in the audience, just as I've done with Leader Andile over here, and say, Andile, what did you like best? Because what that does is it only pulls a positive response from him. Andile, you went on and you started talking about PDFs and that, but that's fine. But that it pulls a positive response from everyone. So they're going to say something that is positive about that presentation. And it is a fantastic presentation. So no one should say anything negative. But we talk about how big the market is. We talk about how amazing the product is, and then how you can earn from matching product to that market through your referrals. Okay, so that's just a little golden nugget that I want to leave with everyone. Just before we continue, I like to run these sessions with in that of collaboration. I don't want to be just the one talking. I want people to engage with me, and I hope that we can engage through the chat. So if you got any questions, just pop it into the chat there. What I'll do is I'll read it out and then I'll answer the question as best that I can. But I also want to see some reactions. I want to see some enthusiasm from the network, from the leaders that are on this call right now. There are currently, as of today, 11,000 people in the Avbob Dream Team network. And on this Zoom call, there's a limit of 100 people, which means that you are the 1% of the existing Avbob Dream Team network sitting here on this call tonight. So I want you to give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back, whatever you need to do, Post in the comments. I want to see a whole bunch of hearts, claps, celebrations. Post into the chat there as well. I'm the leader. Florence has got us a whole bunch of fire, dancing, 11,000 people. Guys, we are working this business and we are working it exceptionally well. I'm so proud of every single one of the connectors in this business, whether you've joined on day one or you joined yesterday or today. It is a pleasure to have you here, and I'm excited about the future of this business with you. So that's just something that I wanted to say, and just congratulate everyone. Myself and Mongezi are working hard to make this business efficient and effective for you. We are refining a whole bunch of processes, and I know that there's teething issues in this business. I know that there's teething issues in every business. Okay, but we are backed by a giant within this industry, that being Avbob, backed by 105 years of heritage, backed by a business that is going to help us generate generational wealth for our families to come. So yes, there's teething issues, but they're going to be fixed. And right now, you are sitting here as the ones that are contributing and collaborating to the fixes in the business to make it perfect for future connectors coming in. So again, thank you for that. One of the comments that I did see as the amazing comments are coming through here was that about calls. So team, what's happening with calls? Because this is something that's come up a lot. I've seen it in the leadership groups, and I've seen it, and I've heard it being talked about the network. Okay. Now, what happens with the calls is that we currently have 39 dedicated agents on the Dream Team accounts. All right. So every single one of you people here, are you great leaders, has created 39 jobs in the call center. So that is fantastic. Now, what happens is Avbob's got a thing called a dialer, and the dialer dials 45 numbers at any point in time. And when someone picks up, it then routes them to an available agent in the call center. Okay, so 45 calls are going, there's 39 agents, and every single one of those calls are picked up. It means that 6 people that pick up that call aren't going to get through to an agent, and the call drops. Okay, yesterday we did 3,800 calls, and out of those calls, only about 120 were dropped calls. Now, those are incredible stats. Those are unbelievable stats, and we're only going to keep growing this business. All right. Now, our challenge with the call center is to manage how that dialer dials all of our leads so that they can take out a policy and that we can get paid, and that we don't drop those calls. So there's a lot of things that we're working on at the moment to make this more efficient for everyone. I see that Erica says my call keeps getting cut off. So Erica, we've looked into this as well. It may be something to do with the network, to do with load shedding. Load shedding is up on the rise again, which is incredibly frustrating. Now, team, there are a few things that we're working on. So Leader Mongezi and I have been, Leader Mongezi has been driving this with me. We are looking at better solutions to meet our people where they are in their journey. Okay, because if we come up with a solution for our business and we think that people are going to want these solutions, that's never going to work. Okay, so we need to understand what the network wants, how the network reacts, how their customers react, and then configure the business to collaborate into what works for everyone. Okay, so what do I mean by that? It means we need to find a better way for the call center to make the calls to our people, to call them faster, to call them on time, to call them back, to keep that continuous communication going. All right. So what we are currently working on with the Avbob Exco team is a means by when someone joins the business, they get their sponsor link through WhatsApp. So my team communicates with you through WhatsApp and says, welcome to the business, here's your sponsor link. But what happens immediately after that is says, I'll give you an example. Hi, Leader Charles. Welcome to the Avbob Dream Team business. Here is your sponsor link. And Leader Charles, can I help you take out your cashback funeral plan right here on WhatsApp? Okay. Now I need to see a whole bunch of reactions going there and a whole bunch of comments, because think about this, team. You can be standing in a hall of 100 people, and if every one of those people pay with online card payments, it means they're activated immediately. They get the WhatsApp, and in the room, they can take out their funeral policy through you. And you're guaranteed then to have a sale. And once they pay that first premium, that is commissions allocated to your account. Okay? So there's big things on the rise here. We're looking to announce this on the 9th of September at our big hard launch events, which I'm incredibly excited about. And it is going to be amazing. We're going to blow the roof off this house. Okay. Let's just move on to the next question. I think I addressed what I want to do there. Someone said here, sorry, it's a Huawei device, says, when you're considering doing the t-shirts and marketing tools, we wanted to do t-shirts, but we were told that we need to wait for authorization. Okay. So team, things work a little bit differently with a corporate company. Okay. Someone like Avbob, who's a blue chip company, they're a listed company. They are guided by what's called a brand corporate identity or brand CI. Okay. They are given how to use the logo, how to represent the logo, on where can they use the logo, and a number of different ways in which you can only use certain fonts and certain styles, etc. Okay. We need to be guided by that brand CI because we've created one for the Avbob Dream Team business, linked in with a corporate partner. Okay, so we can't just go out and create marketing material. I know we want to do it, and I know we want to create the things that we want to say and can communicate through our marketing, but we have to be guided by the marketing material that is being created by the professional digital marketing agency that we've hired. All right. We are busy right now creating a whole bunch more marketing material that is professionally designed. I've seen what's been designed in the network, and it's done very well. However, we need to be guided by the brand CI of the company. Now we're creating business opportunity posters. We're creating more social media posts. We're creating specific what my Avbob Dream Team business is all about posts that you can copy and post across all your platforms, whether it be LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, wherever. Or if you're hosting an event, we've got an amazing business opportunity poster where you can put one leader in there, 2 leaders, 3 leaders, up to 7 leaders. The marketing and messaging is exceptional on those posters. And all you have to do is jump onto the Canva link, put your profile picture in, download that, and you're ready to go. You can just post that out to everyone. So we need to be guided by the marketing material that the company creates. Now, to answer your question about the t-shirts, we have a final design of the sample that is done. It is sitting in my office right now. Okay. I am very, very excited about it because it looks absolutely beautiful. We're going to release, I can actually show you this right now as I sit on this call. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be releasing a green version to start us off. And then as we develop and as people start purchasing and needing it to identify themselves in the field, we're then going to have a white scale color with the logos. So if you can just have a look over here, you can maybe take screenshots if you want. So we're going to be announcing a peak cap and a polo green top. And that is sitting in my office right now on the desk. So team, I'm very excited about doing this. We are busy with the final integrations with a fulfillment partner, which is a warehousing and delivery partner, that every time an order is made, my team will then pick the product, pick the order, pack it into a box, and then ship it off to you wherever you've placed the order from. So there are technical things that need to happen. They are busy happening. We are nearly done with them. And the moment that I have a final date, we'll announce it through Mongezi onto the leadership groups. And then finally, in terms of further marketing tools, we've engaged with a company that creates backdrops, 3 meter by 2 meter backdrops, beautifully designed backdrops, pull-up banners, feather banners, gazebos, one of those presentation stands, tables that are all branded with Avbob Dream Team, directors' chairs, etc. There's a lot of stuff that we're doing, and what we're going to put into your back office is the 6 different combos that we've created, and I'm fighting with the suppliers to drive that price down as much as possible so that it is at a price point that you can afford, or you can sort of gather money between the 3 to 5 of you, and then you can buy those in the fields or indoor presentation units. I think it is going to be amazing, and the designs that we've created is going to make you and your business look absolutely professional. So that was a big question, but I hope I answered everyone accurately there. Okay, cool. Leader Zoli says WhatsApp the way to go. 100% agree with you. Pelesa says, can we attend also online payments? It does go through, but the system ends up not giving a link to the registered consultants. Okay, so I saw this today in one of the leadership groups where it gave an error, a 3D registration error. That often happens, team, when there's, for a number of reasons, insufficient funds in the bank accounts. Maybe you've put, or your downliners have put the incorrect 16 digits from their cards, or the wrong CVV number. There's a bunch of things that can go wrong there. But if an online payment is successful, I guarantee you what will happen is that you'll activate within 5 minutes, and then we will send your SMS and your email straight away. We'll also then send your WhatsApp to you at 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 4 o'clock every day. We bulk send those congratulations and welcome to the business messages. Okay, so if you pay online card payments and it's successful, I guarantee that you will get your sponsor link. Okay. Right. Pelesa says, well done to receive sponsor link on the WhatsApp messenger. Okay, that's fantastic. Lidandila says, because the truth is when the leader register and pay their business fee, it shows that the person is still with his phone, meaning we stand 90% better chance of making the sale and closing on the spot. Exactly why we need this WhatsApp configuration created for the network. Team, I think it's going to be an absolute game changer. We are obviously working on refining the call center strategies, scaling up the number of bums on seats in that call center. So you've created 39 jobs now. I want to create 100 jobs through that call center by the time that we get to November this year. Okay, so there's amazing stuff that we're going to do, and job creation is top of the list there. Leader Kolo says, give us something that is branded. Avbob is well known. So when okay, I've addressed that. I hope I addressed that well enough. Can't wait for branded items. Of course, Lerato says gazebo. That's awesome. Pull-up banners, teardrop banners. Yes, that's all included. So team, when you come to the hard launch events in Johannesburg on the 9th of September, and I want to see all of you there. Okay. We're going to have one of the activation kits set up. We're going to have the gazebos and the banners and the tables and everything that's going to be set up there, so that our leadership, the 700 people that are in that room, are going to be able to touch it. They're going to be able to feel it. They're going to see the prices and the costing. And they're going to be the first people to lay eyes on that activation kit. All right. So it's very important that you're at that event. I want to see all of you there. That's just one of the amazing things that we're going to do there. Okay. Leader Esther says, I signed up on downline yesterday, paid online, and she took a policy yesterday, but she's not in my back office network. Who can help me with this query? Okay, Leader Esther, we've got a WhatsApp support line. I know that some people are having a bit of difficulty because it starts off with a chat bot. All right, we want to try and get as much communication to you as quickly as possible. That's why we've created a chatbot. Now, if that chatbot is not answering your questions the way that you want them, it's just not addressing them. If you carry on going through the funnel, it gets to the end where it says, we're going to put you into contact with one of our live support agents. So I've got a full team. I've just employed 3 more people on Monday, yesterday. So more jobs being created, which is fantastic. My team is now getting geared up to take on all of the information, all the questions that you have. So Leader Esther, please go through that WhatsApp chat. Mongezi, can you just quickly pop the number into this chat over here? so that Esther can then message it tonight or tomorrow morning. But they will help you, Leader Esther. They will go through all of that. Okay. Is it possible that we have two sponsor links, i.e. one left link and one right link for easy binary placements? Okay. A lot of the leaders have been asking, can I place my people in certain strategic positions? Okay. Right now, what happens is we have built into our system a function called optimization. Now, what optimization does is the system, when you recruit someone, it looks for the next available spot that is going to earn you the most money. Okay. So the best income earning spot in the binary. All right. Now, that's currently what's in place. So it'll find the best place to put that person and they'll put them there. A lot of people are saying, well, can I just place my person because I know who they are, I know who they'll work well with under, I know how to effectively manage the binary and work the system for me to earn more. Fantastic. I love that. What we are currently working on in the development cycle in your system is a way for you to do that, to place your people in the binary where you like, okay, in the spots that are available. It is currently developed. Okay, I've got a whole team of developers that sit in Knysna. There's 11 of them, and they're working on the system every single day. And they're coming up with unbelievable advancements in the development cycle of your system, right? And placements within the binary is one of them. So it's developed, but we're on the testing phase at the moment. So very soon, I can't give you a date, but very soon we'll be able to place our people in the binary when we've recruited them. So I think if you like that comment, because I love that comment, I want to see a couple of reactions and a couple of comments in the section here. Okay. Dear leader, I would like to know if people from neighboring countries that are staying and working in South Africa and have a South African bank account may be connectors. Okay, so the answer is yes. Foreign nationals living here in South Africa, as long as they have a South African bank account that I can pay commissions into, and they have a South African address, they can become connectors in the business. Okay, so that is the simple answer. The complicated answer is that Avbob currently only offers their product to South African registered people. Okay, so if you're a foreign national from Zimbabwe or Zambia or Botswana or wherever, you can't take out a cashback policy, which means that if you, Leader Panama, have recruited them, they can't take out a policy, which means that you don't directly earn the connection and volume bonus from them taking out a policy, okay? Because there's no commission or money in the network to flow up to you, all right? So that's just something to think about. Now, that is obviously something that I need to address while working on the business, is to say, but why should we discriminate against people that are in our country that want to make a living, generate a secondary income for themselves, but cannot because there's a cashback funeral plan conflict with them not being South African citizens. So over the past 2 months, actually this year really, I've been working on a way in which we can bring on additional brand partners into the Dream Team business. Brand partners that are going to allow even people that are foreign nationals living in South Africa with a bank accounts to be able to sell products, take products themselves, sell them, and generate an income for themselves as a connector and their sponsor and upline. Okay, so I don't want to give away too much on what we are doing with our new brand partners. But at our hard launch event in September, I'm going to be announcing them. I'm going to be bringing the CEOs of these two companies up on stage at different times, and they are going to stand in front of you and speak about their incredible products, unbelievable products. The first product that we've got is, because of the cashback, although Avbob gives a very, very generous commission on the cashback funeral plan, very generous, and it's amazing what they've done for your leadership team. We've negotiated a very good deal, and they've come to the party and they've done a lot. It's a great commission lump sum amount, but it's a once-off amount, and it takes a long time for you to earn that commission. That's just a financial service regulation that Avbob has to follow. So I have two challenges right now. The first one is, how do we put more money into the pocket of the connectors in a shorter waiting period? Okay, so that's my first challenge, and we've overcome that. We've found a way through this new brand partner to be able to, if you sell a product on the 25th of this month, we will pay you commissions on the 1st of next month on that sale, which means there's a 6-day waiting period for you to generate commissions from the sale of this new brand partner's product. Okay, it is an absolute need product within South Africa. Families across our country need this product, and I'm not going to tell it anymore, but there's a lump sum amount that is paid, and it's paid within as little as 6 days from the sale being made. So if we can get some more comments there, I'm just telling you that as a leadership team, I get goosebumps just going, we've found the partner, and it's going to be exceptional because the network is going to be earning, they're going to be earning sooner. My second challenge is that we need to find a way in which we can generate you annuity income as you work this business, right? Because both of these brand partners currently have got a once-off lump sum, very generous, long waiting period, very short waiting period. How do we find the gap that is currently there? And that's with our new brand partner that we bring on. I'm busy finalizing the contracts with the CEO right now. And once we get them on board and announce them at the hard launch events, we will explain to you how you're going to be generating an annuity income from this business. And it is going to be exceptional. Okay. Now, what I've told some of the leaders, if you've just joined the business over the past couple of weeks, you may not have heard this, but I would have told the leaders in the network is that you need to build a strong foundation. Your strategy right now is to find your top 10 leaders, okay, your power leaders that you directly recruit, and then help those people find their top 10 leaders. And that's how we're going to duplicate the method going down. I saw I can't remember who the leader was, and maybe I won't mention her, but her structure that she'd created, she's got 8 people in her first level, and each one of them has got 10. And it is just a beautiful structure to look at. And I hope that we can take guidance from what she's done to build that network so that you can go out there, get your 10 people and help them get their 10. Because it does a couple of things. It helps you to rank up in the business. You know, we got 16 ranks up to Crown Ambassador. And the higher you rank, the greater percentages you qualify for from the earnings. Okay, so there's a lot of strategy that's involved there to get that sort of structure in place. But the reason that I'm telling you that is because once you have that structure in place, what's going to inevitably happen is that those 10 will get 10, will get 10, will get 10, and you'll have a massive structure beneath you. And when we bring on this annuity brand partners products, and each one of our people is taking out this product because it's an absolute need product. It's an absolute product that we use every day to run our personal and business lives. I'm not going to say anything more there. But when people take this out, you will benefit because you have set up the structure within this business. So if there's any advice, any guidance that I can give right now is set up the structure correctly so that when we announce this brand partner and everyone in the network starts taking out this product, that is cost effective, good value, and everyone needs it, that you're going to benefit from this annuity income. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Join us at the hard launch events and you're going to find out more. Okay, so team, let me just carry on through here. Thank you so much. All loud and clear. That's beautiful. Leader Florence, we are proud of you. Leader Florence, please. Everything that I do here, everything. And I want to do for the benefit of the network. So I work with Mongezi every single day. We chat all the time. And then sometimes he tells me, Stu, I need to speak to the network because they need me and I need them. And I say, okay, that's fine. Please just go. But everything that we do, we're trying to make this business better for you. Okay. And that is my absolute promise to you from the day one that this business started. up until 50 years when we all eventually retire, very wealthy people. We'll retire sooner than that, don't worry. Leader says, is it possible to register people from Lesotho? Are they paying more for their services, or they pay the normal rates? Okay, so I think I addressed that in what I said. Any foreign nationals, if they're living in South Africa, they need a South African bank account and South African address. That is the qualifications for you to become a connector. Okay, if they are living in Lesotho, well, it means they don't have a South African address, and they most likely don't have a South African bank account, which means they can't become connectors in the business, and they certainly can't take out a cashback funeral plan. Now, team, what we are doing with this business is we're currently building here in South Africa. I know that every one of you knows people in our neighboring countries, and they're eager to get going, and they want to form part of your downline and bring all their people in. I understand it. I do. But the reality is right now, in order to run an effective business, what we need to be doing is building a solid foundation, a solid structure here in South Africa, our home country, that we can grow, that we can be proud of. I believe that in 18 months from our hard launch event, which is in September, in 18 months, we'll have 200,000 people in our network that are active in our network. And what I want to do then is I want to go fund the Avbob of Botswana. Okay. And I want to bring them into the dream team. And anyone that you recruit in Botswana that takes out that funeral policy in Botswana, you generate an income because they are part of your downline. So now you've got a whole South African network beneath you, but now you've got a whole network in Botswana beneath you. And then we're going to fund the Avbob in Nigeria, and the Avbob in Kenya, and the Avbob in Malaysia, and the Avbob in India, where there's only 1 billion people. Okay, because people know people. That is why network marketing is so powerful, because you're linking with each other every single day. And if I speak to Lebo, who speaks to Lerato, who speaks to Maggie, there's connections being made all over the place. So I'll find someone in Nigeria. I'll find 5 people. I'll find 10 people. And when they take out a funeral policy there, I generate an income. So South Africa is just the start of this business. And every one of the 100 leaders on this call, you're at the absolute ground floor of this business. You're refining the strategies. You're refining the processes. You're doing the things that help us collaborate and form the perfect business, so that once we've got a structure and the right systems in place, we are then going to go into the new territories. And we're going to go in there with absolute vigor and enthusiasm and excitement that everyone is just going to adopt. And 200,000 people sitting here in South Africa will recruit 200,000 people sitting in Botswana in the first month of it being involved in that country. So I'm very excited about that. I know I went off track a bit there, but I thought it was important that you saw and heard the vision of where this business is going. Okay. Lila Lerato says, if I made payment twice, can I get it back? Lerato, please, if you can just message the WhatsApp line. They'll give you 2 options. Either they can refund you the 99 Rand, or they can say, hold that as credit, and you can register someone else, and they'll mark that account of that person as paid. Okay, so you can register a downliner. Okay, but please message the WhatsApp line. Leader Charles says, correction of email without success for a while now, please. Okay, Leader Charles, what I'd like you to do, reach out to the WhatsApp line as well. Maybe there's an issue with the incorrect email address. Maybe there's an issue on our side. If you can reach out to them, they will then sort you out. Okay, Letitia says, good evening, Leader. Can you kindly please clarify the issue of people who have already Avbob policies but want to join the dream team? Okay, this is a great question. There are currently 2.4 million cashback funeral plan policy holders in South Africa. Okay, Avbob is an amazing business, and they've got a lot of policy holders right now. So through your efforts to try to recruit people into the business and get them a policy, or through your efforts to just sell the policy, you're going to come across people that already have an Avbob policy. Okay, it's bound to happen, and most of the leaders on this group probably have gone through that process already. So what happens? In order for you to earn from recruiting that person and them being in your downline, they need to increase their policy amount. Okay, so if they've got an existing cashback funeral plan, fantastic. But let's say they're paying 100 Rand per month. When the agent calls them, they can increase their policy amount to let's just call it 300 Rand. How we calculate commissions is on the increased amount. So from 100 to 300 Rand, it increased by 200 Rand. Then we calculate commissions on that 200 Rand increased amount. Okay, so you can earn from people that already have a policy, but they must increase it. If they choose not to increase it, you don't earn from them being involved directly in your business. Okay, when they register people and they take out a policy, you earn your matching bonus. But when you bring them in and they don't take a policy, you don't get a connection or a volume bonus. Okay, Letitia, I hope that's answered your question. Leader Caller says, I've registered 2 connectors paid online. Only 1 connector is successful. What must I do? Please reach out to my WhatsApp support line. As I said, we've just employed 3 more people. So they are hands on deck at the moment, ready to take your questions and give you the best answers. If you're struggling with the bot, just filter down that bot to the point where it says we're putting you in contact with a live agent. It then opens up a WhatsApp chat on our side, and we are then able to connect and communicate with you. Leader Erica says, thank you for addressing my issue. Absolute pleasure. Leader Kola says, Limpopo is coming, rest assured. I have no doubts. Can we register foreign people living in South Africa who have bank accounts in South Africa? Leader Palesa, I have answered that. Sylvia says, it would also be nice if a connector would meet up in an area to do some recruitment. Okay, so Leader Sylvia, I think what you need to do is, if this leadership team, the 100 people in this group, are not part of leadership groups, okay, because there's leadership groups all across the Avbob Dream Team business right now, and there's effective communication and information being shared in those groups, and our leaders are telling each other where presentations are being held or where training sessions are being held. My suggestion, find out where these groups are. If you're not in one at the moment, find out where they are, so that you can be part of them and access the information that is being communicated. Now, one of the key things that I've been working on is how can we effectively communicate any updates in the system, updates in the business, with everyone in the network, right? So we have another WhatsApp number, and what I want to use that WhatsApp number for is to join all of these groups, all of these leadership groups. And when we've got new updates, when we've got new advancements in the business, when we've got exciting news to send out, it's going to come from that number, which is going to be one-way communication into those groups, and it will speak about all the information that you need to know as a connector. Okay, that is busy being set up at the moment. Give us till the end of this week to sort that out. And as of Monday, what we will do is we'll utilize that WhatsApp number to communicate all the information that needs to go out to the network. So Leader Sylvia, jump into those leadership groups. If it's 1 or if it's 2, it doesn't really matter, but get that information that is sent from us and the assistance that the leaders are providing with each other. I've never seen a community quite like the Avbob Dream Team business. You are helpful in every way. You're caring in every way. You want to be there for one another. And even people that aren't in your network or aren't in your downline, you are assisting them. And for that, I applaud every single one of you, because that is the way that we're going to grow a 200,000 connector strong business. Okay, Leader Mervyn says, I really, really want to attend the launch team. Let me just sit on the launch for a second, okay? You'll see that if you go to the avbob.app website, there's a countdown timer on there. I think it's on 55 or 56 days at the moment. Okay, it's counting down up until the time that we mark the start of that hard launch event. Now, at that event, there's a couple things that happen. We've got this amazing MC that's coming in. His name is Patko Mafane. He is unbelievable, and I'm sure a number of the leaders in this group have heard about him. He's our MC. He's directing the whole event for the night. We've got an unbelievable entertainer coming on called Taki. He is just going to be exceptional. He's going to get the crowd on their feet. He's going to get us moving. He's going to get us excited. And then part of our lineup there, we've also got Pastor Annika, and she's going to open and close the event with prayer. She's going to give a couple words, and she's going to set the tone for that event, right? But then we're going to do a big draw at the event where a winner gets a prize. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it is and how it works, but that happens. Then I'm going to come on stage, and there's a bunch of things that I want to do. We're going to do recognition. We are going to get my dear friend Mongezi up on stage, and he's going to recognize the leadership within this network. So if you want to be recognized, you need to be at this event. You need to have your team at the event. So when you walk across that stage, okay, just for the short period that you've been involved in this business, when you walk across the stage, your team needs to stand up there and absolutely cheer for you. Okay. And how much is that going to drive you to want to be part of this business? And that's just recognition. Then we're going to announce our new brand partners. Okay? Given the whole background on our brand partners there. What we're also then going to do is we're going to announce our official international incentive. This morning, I paid the deposits on where we're going to go. I paid for the package, which includes flights, accommodation. It includes an all-inclusive package of food, drinks, activities, and amazing excitement. Okay, I'm going to announce that and where we're going, how to be part of the competition, how to work your way up the live leaderboard that you're going to have in your back office, and that's going to be announced on the night. So if you want to be part of the celebrations, you need to be there. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on that. I know $299 is a lot. Team, I completely understand. We needed to cover a lot of the costs at the events, but we also wanted to utilize it as a means that you can generate commissions from ticket sales. So all tickets for the $299, they're fully commissionable. So if your downline, your level ones purchase $299, you can earn up to 40% on each one of those tickets. Okay, so there's some good earning potential there as well. And it's just another way that we're doing business a little bit different to the other network marketing companies. Okay. So Leader Palesa says, okay, we're proud of you. Okay, it's absolute pleasure. Our question is it possible we can meet you in Johannesburg before the launch, please? Leader Palesa, I don't have any plans to come up before the launch. It is only about 50 days away, and I've got a lot of planning to do. So I don't have any travel plans to come up there, but I'd love to meet you at the events, obviously. And then I've got plans to come up to Johannesburg afterwards, and we can organize a session. We can get a big group together, we get a nice venue, and we can host sessions just like this, where we can ask people to put their hands up, and we can collaborate on this business. Okay. Adila says, together we will end the job crisis in South Africa. This concept is out of this world, I tell you. Thank you, Stu and Mongezi. You're the best guys. I love it. There's a nice heart eyes there. Leader Level says, is it possible to receive an immediate commission when my downliner pays online from both the registration and premium? Okay. So Leader Level and team, in South Africa, the network marketing industry is governed by a body called the Direct Selling Association of South Africa. It's called the DSA SA. They look at all of the network marketing companies, the direct selling companies, the MLM businesses, and they watch them like a hawk to make sure that they're not doing anything that is illegal or illegitimate. If they deem you to be doing anything that is illegal, they will shut your business down right then and there. They then conduct a 6-month investigation. If they see that everything is fine, they will say you can start trading again, but by that time the network's gone. So everything that I do in this business, every moving part needs to be in accordance to the regulation according to the DSA. Your question right there is getting a commission from someone joining the business, the 99 Rand. That is deemed highly illegal within the DSA's eyes. And they will shut us down tomorrow if they heard that we were doing that. So the only way that you can generate an income, and this is through any business in South Africa. Some people are doing this in a bit of a gray area, but the time will come. But we need to be focused on what makes us a legal, legitimate business, because we also have to uphold the Avbob name as well. So we don't get commissions from the 99 Rand, but we do earn commissions from when someone takes out that premium. Okay. Now, we can't pay the premium as someone pays their first amount, because we're also then governed by the financial service provider and how their timelines work on those premiums being paid out. Okay, so there's a couple technical things that we all need to just get into grips with. But the way that it's done now is the way that we've done it because of regulation. Okay, team, I see that we've gone 4 minutes over time. I'm happy to carry this on to 1:15. If you have to go, if the kids are busy, or if you've had a long day, I completely understand. Tomorrow's going to be another big one. But if you want to stick around, I'll stick around with you for another 10 minutes, and we can go to 1:15. Okay. Mervyn says, Sierra, I really hope in the near future you'll come visit the provinces like the Northern Cape. So team, I do want to come through there. I do want to meet you in person. Obviously, we can meet at the events because we're going to be hosting 3 events throughout the year. A January gala event, we've got a black tie event, and then we're going to all be dressed up and looking snazzy. We've got a May event, and we got a September event. So you will see me at those events, and I'm excited for that. I'm also planning to do trips across South Africa, and I'd love to come and visit. I was in KZN a couple of weeks ago, and I met some of the leadership team there. They welcomed me with open arms, and it was exceptional to be there. I really had such a good time there. So I intend to do that for the Northern Cape, and to go through Pretoria and Johannesburg and to all the provinces to meet the leadership team there. So I would love to do that. I'll make it happen, and it'll happen in the near future. Okay. Leader Kolo says, we are painting South Africa green. Dream Team is the showstopper. Couldn't agree with you more. Okay. Leader Erica says, placements sound amazing. Elizabeth says, my downline was told she can't have a policy because she's a Zimbabwean, but she has a South African citizenship. Okay. Leader Elizabeth, do you want to just pop that into the WhatsApp chat group, and then we'll just do some investigation with the call center. Okay. Thank you for noting that. Leader Ndila says, perfect, can't wait to place my leaders. That's fantastic. We're answering some questions from earlier. Brand partners will be amazing. Wow, 2 companies are coming aboard. So team, how this works is we currently have the cashback funeral plan to sell. Okay, so our basket is very small at the moment. But what we're trying to do is extend that basket to absolute need products within South Africa. Products that we know our customers and our network or our connections need to have. So the sell becomes very easy. And that's what we're trying to do with this business, make it as simple as possible so that you can run an effective and profitable business. Okay. So that is what it means. Just before we end, and I know we've got some more questions, but I want to close off on this very quickly. I'm busy creating a video explainer that I wanted to go out to the leadership group on really who Dream Team is, how Avbob fits into this whole situation, how the new brand partners fit into the situation, and where we're going to then expand the business to. So let me just quickly give you, and this is going to be the golden nugget for you to take from this night. So how we started the Dream Team business was we own the software that runs the Dream Team. Okay, we've been running it since the year 2000. We put $2.4 million into the development of that software. Okay, it's a world-leading software. We've got clients, big companies across the world that are currently utilizing it as to run the full solution and management of their business. Okay, now we have the system. We own the system, so we're controlling the value chain here. But now through myself and our chairman, Mr. Richard Sletcher, who's got 40 years experience in this business, he consults to companies like Avon, to Amway, he consulted to Tupperware, he's consulted to some of the world-leading direct selling and network marketing businesses. He consults on compensation plans, so he knows the best plan to reward the leadership and drive the right behavior. He consults on business plans and how to effectively set up businesses. So he goes in to help create better systems and processes for existing companies that are already doing well so that they can get a nice bump in their trajectory. So now we have a system. We have some of the world leading authorities within the network marketing space. So we decided we need to create a business that is by South Africans for South Africans, that is going to put as much money into your pocket as we can. Okay, because I understand what's happening in South Africa at the moment. We are living on a poverty line, and that is not a place that anyone should be. Right? So we need to provide opportunity. So we've got the systems, we've got all the authority within the network marketing space, and we developed a business called Dream Team. Now, we needed a vehicle in which to launch the Dream Team business into South Africa. How are we going to find an attractive way to do this? I then went to go present to the Avbob executive committee. There were 32 people up in Johannesburg. They sat in a U-shaped around this room, and it was incredibly intimidating to sit in front of all these people, the CEO and all of his execs. And I presented this Dream Team concept, and they absolutely fell in love with it because they've seen the successes of IFA, they've seen the successes of network marketing, and they understand how people can effectively connect with one another. Okay, because if I know, like, and trust, leader Jacques, you're going to buy from me rather than buying from a TV ad or a Facebook ad. So the word of mouth and personal connections is the most powerful form of marketing, and you're doing it right now. So now we then cemented a partnership between Dream Team and Avbob, and then we created what we called Avbob Dream Team. Okay. Now the way you can think about it is that think of Dream Team as a shopping mall. All right. Now in that shopping mall, every shopping mall, in order to drive traffic into that shopping mall, they needed what's called an anchor tenant. That anchor tenant is usually ShopRite, Checkers, Woolworths, Pick and Pay, all of those guys. So we found our anchor tenant, and that anchor tenant is Avbob. So our shopping mall is now called Avbob Dream Team. But now, how do we keep our people in that shopping mall? How do we keep them engaged? How do we keep them earning from the business? Now, that is exactly what we're working on with these new brand partners. We need to find a hairdresser, let's just call it. That hairdresser is our new brand partner. We're not selling hair or anything to do with that, but just work with me here. We need to attract people into that brand partner's products. So now we have the hairdresser, which is the second partner. But then we have to have a way in which we can keep people in, and we have to open up a new store. So that new store is the new brand partner. Now, all of our connectors are earning from the Checkers, are earning from the hairdresser, are earning from this new store. Now we are engaged. Now we're earning. Now we're having a good time. But I also want to put a fitness center into this shopping mall. So what we've done is we have been working tirelessly, and maybe there's some rumors going around the leadership team at the moment that we've created an app. Now that app is a way in which that you can supercharge the way that you connect with your prospects. So everyone that's sitting in your phone book right now, you can connect with them on demand through a step-by-step process in order to get them from not knowing about the business to closing them in the business in a 4-step process. Okay. So that app is now our fitness center. So we've got our Checkers, we've got our hairdresser, we've got our shop that we just opened, and now we've got our fitness center. Our connectors are now engaged. And when they're engaged, they're having a good time, they're active, they're healthy, and they're earning, we will stay there together. Okay, so that is a good metaphor for what this business is all about. How we created Dream Team, because Dream Team is not Avbob. We are a lead generation channel for Avbob. Okay, and we are the most effective lead generation channel that Avbob has ever seen, by the way. Our close rates are absolutely through the roof. Avbob has never seen any type of scale of people coming into this business, and the close rates, which means people taking out their policies, in the history of 105 years. Team, we are doing an unbelievable job is an understatement, because the job that you are doing right now is absolutely mind-blowing, that a giant within the industry is blown away by the work that you're doing to bring in leads so that they can be closed and then commissions can flow. So I think let's leave it there. We are a minute to go, and I'd like to hand it back to Leader Mongezi. But just before I go, I want to thank each and every one of you who have committed your time, your efforts, your dedication, your focus to the Avbob Dream Team business. My dedication to you is that every single day, every waking second of this day, I'm thinking about this business and how we can make it more effective, more efficient, more income earning, and more fun for every single one of you on this call. So team, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to join you tonight. And I'm so excited to see you up in Johannesburg in September. Leader Mongezi. I think you're on mute still. Okay, team. I see some comments still coming in. Big thank you, Liderika. Lovely. Palesa, brilliant. Of course, Lidam Z, thank you so much.